What up, y'all? It's your girl, The Reckoning. I know I am about 10 minutes late. However, I had to fill myself up with some Cabernet Sauvignon and I had to catch up on American Horror Story Delicate, which I don't know how many of y'all out there are horror fans, but when I tell you, well, first of all, I love American Horror Story, period, but Delicate is actually pretty good. I'll actually probably end up making a whole other type of vlog or something or video, what have you, um, just on that show alone. But anyway, that's not why we're here. So I am coming to y'all to talk about some things, right? Let's get into some things, okay? So the things that I want to get into is related to, well, let's start there, right? Let's start with the first hashtag on the video, which is about Jasmine, okay? My jazzy life. Because I just feel like y'all are just dragging it. Okay? Y'all are just going overboard. Um, but let's get into it because I'm not trying to be on here too long. Um, so let's talk about my jazzy life. So, in the last week or so, she celebrated her eldest daughter, Kaylin's birthday, right? Now, I've been seeing all the discourse, all the discussion, everybody talking about how ratchet it was, how ghetto it was, just on and on and on, right? Now, I have a different take, right? Now, I know some of y'all are going to come on here and call me a jazzy man and all this different type of stuff, but hear me out, right? Hear me out. I don't understand what the fuss is about. And that's just me being honest. I don't understand what the fuss is about. Did it look very hood and ratchet? Yes, absolutely. It looks super hood. It looks super ratchet. However, right? It looks like Kaylin had a great time. It looks like her siblings had a great time. Her friends that were there had a great time. Her family members were there. They also had a great time. I don't understand what the fuss is about. I don't understand why why are y'all on her neck this time? Okay, I get it. Jasmine is kind of slow. She does a lot of things ass backwards. She does things the way that I certainly wouldn't do them, right? But this time, though, I can't really sit on her neck about the way she celebrated her daughter's birthday. I think that 11 is a milestone birthday. Anything double digits and beyond to me is a milestone birthday. She got her a party bus. Yeah, it was ratchet. Yeah, they were playing all ratchet songs. But so what? And your point is she had a party that the kid enjoyed. Everybody was having a good time. There were smiles. Looks like she took her to some kind of museum of illusions. I don't know if they have one of those in Houston or wherever she's at. Probably so. They're everywhere. But she even took her to one of those places. But yet, and still, I'm hearing all these reactors talking like she had the baby's party at a strip club. Now, I didn't see the video initially, the vlog that she did about Kaylin's birthday. So first, I was just looking at all the other reactors stuff, and just from looking at their stuff, you would have thought that it was held at a strip club. I'm thinking Jasmine called in some strippogram cops, and some other stuff went down that shouldn't have went down. That was my thought process, the way that people were carrying on. But then I want to go look at the vlog myself, and I'm like, well, what's the problem? Uh, Again, it's a little bit ratchet and ghetto for my taste, but isn't Kaylin is not my daughter. She's not my daughter. I didn't pay for the party. I mean, let me just say this. I feel like her daughter was happy. She looked like she was having a blast. Jasmine clearly put some thought into it, right? Whether she put money into it, I don't know. Because that's another part of the discourse that I keep seeing people going on and on about. Oh, well, Jasmine didn't pay for it, her mom paid for it, or such and such paid for it, Phil paid for it. Okay, but let me ask you this. Does it really fucking matter who paid for the shit? Because let's be real, most of us that have children and that have a decent support system, especially if our parents, our children's grandparents, are a decent support system, most of the time they're gonna offer to pay for stuff. They're gonna offer to pay for the party. They're gonna offer to pay for the birthday outfit, whatever it is. If you have a decent support system, that's just what they do. They shove out money. They help you out to make sure that the child enjoys whatever the festivities are for their birthday. So my question for y'all that are on Jasmine's neck about, oh, she didn't pay for it. Who does it matter? Like, she clearly put thought and planning into it, whether she paid for it or not. I don't know. At this point, I kind of feel like with Jasmine, it's damned if she does and jammed if she doesn't. Because had she just set up a little picnic table in an empty ass house with no furniture, with a little cheap ass cake on it, y'all would have flamed her. Y'all would have said Jasmine is lazy. She don't do nothing. She doesn't think things through for her daughter. Oh, Kaylin's 11, and how dare she give her, you know, such a basic party. But then she actually goes all out. She gets a party bus rented. She goes to the little museum, whatever it was, activity thing that she did. She gets her all dressed up in a cute little dress. And it's still, oh, well, it was ghetto. So, y'all, okay, pick a struggle. I need y'all to pick a struggle. You're either gonna stay on her neck for being lazy and not doing enough, or y'all gonna stay on her neck for doing enough or doing something, but it's just not to your caliber or to your liking. Make it make sense. Like, honestly, the bullying of Jasmine is giving, let's see, what's a good example? It's giving pack mentality. It's giving bully pack mentality. How y'all are crowding up on the one girl that y'all know is kind of slow. She's slow, but not really. She's just not, I wouldn't say slow. She's maybe just not the sharpest tool in the shed. But y'all pick on her because y'all know that. Y'all know she's not the sharpest. Y'all know she's not the wittiest. You know she's not the, maybe not the brightest, not the most intelligent. She doesn't read people as well. So that's the person that you target. You pick on her the most because you know it's the easiest to do, right? She's not going to be real quick with it. She's maybe going to either write it off or she's going to say, oh, I'm going to ignore y'all, right? That's what I feel y'all do to Jasmine. And this is why, although I'm not a Jazzy fan by any means, I'm not about to jump on that bandwagon because, first of all, we're grown ass women. Okay. I've been out of middle school for a good 20 years now. And I'm not in the space to sit here and jump on the neck of a woman who clearly don't got a ball and who somewhat, from what I see, and I've been watching her for a while, does the best that she can to her abilities. Now I said the best of her abilities. Note that I said that. I didn't say to the best mother abilities or the best Instagram mom abilities. I said to the best of her abilities. She does the best that she can. But y'all want to sit here and bully on her all the time. Meanwhile, you got Chrissy ass running loose. And y'all, and by y'all, I mean most of y'all damn sorry ass reactors, right? Y'all barely say anything about her. You got Chrissy, who at most will throw a cheap ass Dollar Tree ass party in the backyard for her kids. Meanwhile, feed a nigga filet mignon on a whole trip the next week and give her children the bare minimum. You got her doing shit like that, but y'all won't say anything about that, right? It's, oh, Chrissy did so good. With a Publix cake? Really? On a folded table in a house with no furniture? But y'all have so much to say about somebody who actually did a little something something. Now, to me, a party bus is not a big deal. Again, I don't compare me and Jasmine because we're not in the same caliber. I'm not in the same caliber of any of these mommies. None of them are in the same caliber as me. I'm fully aware of that. So to compare is asinine, but come on, y'all. Really? Y'all are pack mentality bullies at this point. Even Marisa Starr, right? Marisa Starr will read Jasmine down the way she needs to be read down. And I was here for it. But she will also give credit where credit was due. But y'all can't seem to do that with Jasmine. That girl can't do nothing right. Y'all know that she don't got them all, and y'all are using that to your advantage to pick on her. Y'all swarm in on her because you don't think she's attractive, right? Because that's really the main thing. Y'all don't find her attractive. Y'all don't like that she doesn't swoop baby hairs from wigs down on her to her eyebrows. She doesn't have makeup caked on. Y'all don't like her. Y'all don't like her because you don't think she's pretty. You don't think she puts herself together well. But that's the same reason why y'all let Chrissy get away with everything. Y'all don't stay on her neck nearly enough. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and segue. My whole opinion on Jasmine is knock it the fuck off. The shit was ghetto, okay. But at least she celebrated her daughter's milestone. At least she went all out to the best of her abilities. Okay, that's it. That's all. That's where I'm gonna leave that at. Y'all need to stop bullying up on that girl because you don't like her. Okay, I don't like the bitch sometimes either, but damn, come on now. Anyway, moving right along to Chrissy, right? Let's talk about the lack of closing documents, the lack of a vlog documenting her day going to sign her closing documents for her home, alleged home, right? But just a quick recap. Apparently, Christina purchased a home. And I say apparently and allegedly very in all caps. Please understand that that is in all caps. Allegedly purchased a home, which I fully don't fucking believe because number one, in order to purchase a home, you have to be free and clear of bankruptcies within at least 4 to 5 years before your home purchase. She just had a bankruptcy last year before that, within the last 2 years. Not to mention all the numerous evictions that Chrissy has. How the hell do you think an underwriter, and again, I've said this in a few of my other videos, you're either a fool, number one. Number two, you've never been through the home buying process yourself to believe that somebody with Chrissy's financial history would be able to purchase a home in Colorado. You are crazy anywhere for that matter. Ain't no underwriter about to grant her a loan. Okay? Think about it, y'all. Use your freaking brains. But you know what? The difference is, even if Chrissy was able to buy her kids a home, as much as I can't stand her ass because of the way she neglects her kids and puts dick over her kids, I could even tell her, you know what? Congratulations, Chrissy. Good for your kids. Because that's just how I am. As much as I don't like a person, I can give credit where credit is due. But y'all don't give Jasmine the same grace. But again, I digress. We're talking about Chrissy right now. She'll get her ass up here and lie. And if she really meant well by her subscribers and the people who actually believe in her fat ass, she would have made a vlog by now of her process, of her going down to the attorney's office. Because a lot of times you close at the attorney's office, or if not, the realtor, whatever. She would have vlogged herself signing closing documents that a piece of property was being signed over to her. It's very telling that she hasn't yet to upload anything like that. But you want to know why? Because it doesn't exist. Chrissy didn't buy no damn house. Chrissy didn't put any sweat, 5,000 hours, 500 hours, whatever it is, of sweat equity into a Habitat home. Because even as charitable as Habitat Home for Humanities is, there are requirements for that as well. So call me a hater, again, call me whatever you want to, but you would have to be a fool to believe Chrissy bought a damn house. You have to be extremely stupid to think that she bought a house, right? And let's switch gears. Even outside of that, let's talk about how now it's coming out that she lied to this gray tooth engineering dude that she was involved with, right? Like we all suspected. It's been called out before. She's been called out before about dating men and lying about the amount of kids that she has. Chrissy, you have 9 damn children, 8 that are in your custody, 1 that is not. Why do you keep lying to these men? If you're not ashamed about being a mother of 9 and yada, 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 be real. Get with these men and tell them, I have 9 kids, but you don't. You won't, and you never will. Case in point, engineering bay, right? The broke ass engineering student that you're dating or was dating, allegedly, word on the curb is that he left you after he figured out how many kids you actually have. What, how pathetic can you be as a woman and as a mother when you can't even be honest about the amount of children you have? Chrissy, stand, if you don't stand on that shit, stand 10 toes. You stood 10 toes 9 different times when you let 9, 10 different dudes shoot up your club, and you laid there 9 different times, or 8 different times rather, because you have twins, to have to give birth to children by all these non-committal ass men. Stand on it. Why are you lying about the amount of children that you have? Chrissy is pathetic to me. She is pathetic. You sit around here, you come on the screen making your shit look dressed up. You got your daughter who's chronically depressed up here talking about likes and how important likes are. Meanwhile, she wants to get rid of herself because of all the foolishness she's seen in your household. Like, girl, get it together. Wipe off the makeup, get yourself together. I don't care how put together these reactors seem enthralled with you. I'm not the one. You don't impress me. You do not impress me. All the makeup you put on, to me, that's a front. You're covering up the bullshit, okay? The rented Teslas, you're covering up the bullshit. Because women like me that actually are in the workforce, that have careers, that have worked for everything that they have, we know what it takes to get that stuff. And Christina, come on now. You're not getting up 9 kids and you don't have a trade. You don't have nothing to your name but 9 different birth certificates. Come on now. You're not getting that like that. The only people that believe you are your pathetic followers, and that's because they see themselves in you. But me, I don't see myself in you. I don't see myself in you. It's a lot of women like me that don't see ourselves in you, and we're able to call you out. But unfortunately, the bird brigade, right, your other bird brain followers, they don't see it like that. They see us as haters. Oh, we mad. You hating on Chrissy. Let me ask you this. Who the hell, what woman in their right mind would hate on a woman with 9 children with 8 different fathers? Who? Nobody's jealous of that. Oh, you jealous that she's on YouTube? No, YouTube is not steady income. YouTube isn't steady enough. Listen, no. I just call birds how I see them. And Chrissy is the number 1 bird of the Mamiana flock. She is the number 1. Y'all can try to make Jasmine number 1 all you want to. Y'all can talk about Liv, which, yeah, Liv fumbled the family bag real bad. Liv had a husband and children, and now she is by herself and bald headed with a nigga name on her neck and a random baby. She definitely took a L, but nobody beats Chrissy because she is obviously and flagrantly a loose puss. She has poor pussy management, and it shows. She has all these kids by all these different men. Y'all are hypocrites, because if it was Jasmine, if the shoe was on the other foot and Jasmine or Olivia had all those kids by different men, y'all wouldn't stay off of them. But y'all leave Chrissy alone because, oh, she comes up here and looks presentable. Oh, she comes up here. Y'all are slow as fuck. I'm sorry. Y'all just as slow as Jasmine. To be honest, if we're being honest, if y'all have all that energy for people who ain't even really popping like that, y'all have energy for people like Jasmine, who actually posts consistent content and actually seemingly does the best she can for her kids, actually keeps a consistent roof over their heads. Y'all have all the smoke for her, but none for the truancy mama, the bench warrant mama for evictions, the mama that move her kids across country multiple times a year. Y'all have no smoke for her. That is what blows my mind. And that goes down to all the reactors that Chrissy has in her back pocket. What the hell are y'all sucking on her clit? Fran, TMR, whoever, all of y'all. What is really going on to where y'all, the worst mother of the mommy sector, y'all completely glaze over everything she does, and y'all sit on the one neck? What is it? It's gotta be stupidity. Gotta be. Hey, the truth. Hey, girl. Hey. I see you all the time. In the reactors that have common sense. I see you all the time in their comments, and you be speaking the truth, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. But yeah, that it irritates me. I just don't understand the passes that Chrissy gets because there's no reason for it. We see who Christina is. We have seen her bring in somebody that's a damn strangler. She brought in somebody that people told her he is a domestic abuser, Chrissy. He chokes women, Chrissy. Chrissy ended up calling y'all dumbasses and stupid, basically, is what she did. And then guess what happened? The inevitable. He ended up choking her ass and putting her and her wig through the drywall. Then she came up here, oh, I'm a domestic violence victim. No, ma'am. No, 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 no. You can't be a victim of something that you already knew. But you thought you had the golden puss, which I don't know why. 9 heads done shot up out that motherfucker. 8 different niggas didn't stay with you. So I don't know why you thought that. And now you got this engineering student over here with a gray loose tooth hanging out his mouth halfway. And you done lied to him about your kids, the number of kids that you got. Make it make sense. See, one thing about me is I'ma always stay on Chris's neck. I'ma always stay on it because she doesn't do right by her kids. But y'all keep sitting up here acting like she can do no wrong. But in my eyes, nah. Mm-mm. She gets no props from me. She gets no love from me. None of that. Hey, Bren. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, hey, getting new subscribers is great. That's something I definitely appreciate. Now, I done said it before and I'll say it again. YouTube is not my bread and butter, but I appreciate y'all. Because, like I said, if we can have reactor channels specifically dedicated to certain mommies, i.e., Jasmine, I'm gonna be the one dedicated to dragging Chrissy ass every single fucking time I can. Now, it may not be all the time because I have a life, right? I get paid in real life. I don't have to be up here. But for fun, I'm definitely gonna do it every time. Pissy puts D before her kids all of the time. I know. Listen, listen. She definitely does. She always does. And this is what I don't understand. It's always well documented. That's the thing that's crazy, is because it's not like people are just saying, oh, I think she puts dick before her kids. No, she literally does. If you've been watching her for not even a whole year, if you've been watching her for more than 11 months, you know her track record. It's not rocket science. It's out there. It's there. You just all you have to do is scroll back and look at her videos. But again, her followers, her Chrissy cousins, whatever you want to call them, they act like they don't see it. Not even just them. The reactors too. From Fran on down, they act like they don't see this crap. Better yet, when she was having an orgasm, her big whale ass having an orgasm in the tub with this gray tooth dude. What does Fran say? Not calling her out for it, because God forbid it be Jasmine doing that. It would have been a whole shit show. But because it was Chrissy, it was, oh, get it, girl, do your thing. Excuse me? Excuse me? Do your thing. But what about your damn kids? That's like that child. Anyways, you got kids at the house, but you in here having an orgasm in a tub with a random nigga. Child. And where's the paperwork on this house? Has it been dropped? Because I'm not exactly the truth. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If Chrissy bought a house, do you not think she would have done a vlog, a full blown vlog of her getting dressed up, walking into the attorney's office? Because it depends on the closing. So some people close. I know I close at the real estate attorney's office, but some people close at the realtor's office. But you better believe she would have had some sort of footage, right? Because with Chrissy, it's all about proving people wrong. She has to prove us wrong. Chrissy has to make a show and say, oh, look at what I got. Look at what I did. So sure as shit, if she can make a video showing off a Tesla rental, you better bet your ass. If she had signed closing papers, she would have made an entire vlog about that. Where's the vlog? Where's the vlog? There are no closing documents, because once again, any underwriter with common sense would never approve Chrissy for a mortgage. This is basic knowledge. But again, let me backtrack. This is basic knowledge for people who know better. Basic knowledge for people who know better. Yes, Bren. Bren says, hello, I'm 63 years young, married 45 years, have one grown adult son and a bonus beautiful daughter who are both college grads. As hubby and I just don't get the appeal of these deplorable. I don't either. I don't understand it. They're all trifling in their own way. But again, there's always going to be that one mom who just gets skipped over and looked over as if she's just the angel and her ass is not. That's what I'm saying, Bren. Hey, listen, Bren, I'm with you. So I am also the mother of one child. One child, listen, one and done. One and done. Um, because I don't get the appeal of sitting up here and having all these damn kids you can't feed. Even with one child and my really great salary, it can be hard. So this is why I don't have empathy for people like Chrissy, right? Or even Jasmine, because it was hard with one child, it was hard with two children, and you turned around and you had more. I will never understand that in general. You turned around and had more mouths to feed, but then complain about depression and anxiety related to taking care of said mouths. Make it make sense. You depressed from having all the children, but you won't get on birth control. But again, that's too, as my grandmother would say, that's too much like right. If it's too much like right, the people that's wrong won't do it. So Jazzy posted today, and it was basically a push to buy membership at. Listen, I saw that. It's like, listen, girl, just stop it, Jazzy. Like, I would be able to tolerate Jazzy more if she were to, first of all, if she were just to say what the hell she needs to say without playing. She could drop, really, if she wanted to, and I truly believe this, she could drop T on Olivia, on Chrissy. That would shut the whole mommy sector down if she wanted to, but she doesn't.
And instead of doing it, she plays little games like this. And it's just like, girl, it's dead now. I'm not buying no damn membership. I feel like they jump on your neck a lot and they stay on your case a lot. But you know what though? Sometimes you earned it. Because you play too much, Jazz. Do what you need to do. Say what you need to say. Stand on your shit. Same with Chrissy. Stand on your shit. You got 9 fucking kids. Stand on that. Jasmine, you know what you know. Stand on that. Otherwise, people won't always come for you. Sometimes being a bigger person does not pay off. It doesn't. People not trying to hear it. Oh, I agree. I agree with y'all wholeheartedly. Ooh, child. Anyway, I'm about to get off here. The truth, Bryn, I'm so glad y'all came in. I appreciate y'all so much. I know some of y'all came in a little bit after I started, so hopefully y'all do a playback. Um, yeah, it'll make sense. But listen, y'all, I got some things to celebrate tomorrow, and I have some shows to catch up on this evening. So I appreciate y'all listening to me. I'm gonna get back on here. Listen, I'm gonna do these lives more and more and more. Oh, let me see. What you said, girl? All right. Oh my God. Speaking of anxiety, wine glass and chills. Another lazy mom who continues to have kids with dusty. Listen. Oh, girl. Okay, I'm gonna stay on here another 5 minutes to talk about this because it's so true. These women love a dusty Negro. I don't. I don't understand it. And then they always look dusty. Like that's the thing. Like Demarcus for Chrissy, he looked like a dust bunny. He looked like he plays video games all day and doesn't pay a single bill, right? Chris, to me, looks like a dusty. Now, Jasmine claims he's always at work, right? He looks dusty to me. Let's be real. And this is a whole other topic. But black women as a whole, we have got to do better with dating these dusty ass, broke ass men. I'm sorry. Just to say that you have a man, right? Just to say you have one. Oh, my man, my man, my man. Girl, what's the point of my man, and your man don't bring a dollar into the house? The only thing he bring is dick. And even most of the time, that's lackluster. If we being real. And the niggas be ugly. Child. Brent. Aw, thank you, Brent. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate it, girl. Listen, I try. I have been lurking for a long, 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 long while on this sector. And a lot of the things that need to be said is long overdue. But I'm glad I'm here to say them. I'm glad I'm here to say them, and I'm glad you're here to listen. All the men are broken. Listen, when I tell you the meaning of hobosexual, hobosexual, you are a homeless, transient man, and you need a woman to survive. That is the most tragic existence to me, right? How can men go from being a whole generation of providers to a whole generation of bitches? Nothing as bitches. A woman has to provide for you. And then the women that have to provide for you don't even have shit to provide themselves. They're on the system. So you're using her food stamp card. Child, listen, anything to say my man, my man, my man. That's nope. Couldn't be me. Exactly. Exactly. Strangler blade, strangler bay, hips, all dusty. Everybody dusty. Just one big dust cloud. But again, what can we expect from the likes of these types of women? Because we know women like myself, women like you, the truth, women like you, Bryn. We know a dusty when we see them. We can see them a mile away. So when they're like at the gas station, when I'm pumping my gas, they try it. They always try it. Hey, can I get your number? Hey, can I help you pump your gas? No, sir, you cannot help me because you cannot help yourself. Because if you could, you wouldn't be standing up here in front of the corner store with a 40 ounce. We got to keep it real with ourselves. Just because a man, listen, a human with a penis is not always an asset. That's what's wrong with these women, is because they're pick me's. Pick me's think that any man is a good man. But women like us know that having a whole man is better than having a piece of a half-ass man. But people like Chrissy and Jazz and Marcia, all of them, trash. These men are trash. But anything to say, oh, well, my man, shot, listen, this whole my man trend is going to drive a lot of women into the ground. Okay? And Pissy was just talking about getting back with the mark. And that's another thing. Can you imagine the discourse had Jasmine said she was thinking about getting back with Phil? Let's take a minute to think about that. Can you imagine the commentary if she even teased something like that? But because it's Chrissy, it's cute. Again, this is what I'm saying. I just need the sector to be consistent. I need the reactors to be consistent and to make sense, because they never do. It's always a hypocrisy. See, yep, low standards and low self-esteem, and that's all it is. That's what it boils down to, right? When you have high self-esteem and you know what you deserve, you don't settle for less. And unfortunately for Chrissy, she settled for less 8 or 9 different times. It is what it is. Now, that's not me saying that her kids are not important. That's not me saying that at all. However, any woman you can, any woman worth her salt is not going to sit up there and have all those kids by all those men. It's no way. Couldn't be me. Because the second time with a second man, oh, it's abort mission. Oh, it's let's Google the nearest Planned Parenthood, or the nearest A clinic. I can't say the whole word because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Yeah, I'm not playing. Yeah, it's giving Plan B every day, all day. Cause I cannot. Yeah, nah. At the truth, the truth. Your name is the truth for a reason, girl. Cause you speaking it. But this is the problem in the black community, and I'll say black community because I'm a black woman, and that's what I'm talking about right now. I am well aware, it's not lost on me that other communities have this issue, but I'm talking about black people, and I'm talking about Chrissy in general. What is it going to take for us to wake up and realize that just because a human has a penis attached to them doesn't mean that they have value attached? Where are the men that can take care of you and all these damn kids? Where are the men that can make sure that you don't have to get on YouTube sharing all your damn business? Same with Jasmine. Same with Marcia. Where are the men that's going to say, you know what? You don't have to pick up that camera today. I'm about to go to work. I'll be back. I'll have everything cleaned. I'll have everything cooked. Where are the men that respect you enough to not leave you as single mothers? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all don't have none of that. None of these women have any of that. So while the reactors try to sit up here and pick apart and pit one against the other and make somebody seem better than the other, think about that. Think about it. None of these women have self-esteem. Cause ain't no way the likes of a DeMarcus or a Chris could even sniff this puss. Couldn't even get in my vicinity. Ain't no way. Because I can see the laziness and the bumness and the dustiness a mile away. But again, I can't compare the likes of a Jasmine and a Chrissy to a me because it just don't go. The truth said, I think the reactors are no longer entertained by Pissy because she's not as consistent as the other moms. She drops a video here and there, trying to fly below the radar, still being a hoe. Listen, and that's what it is, right? She's trying to create it to where she's not as interesting. Listen, Christina is very intentional. She's not stupid. Now she's a lot of things, but she's not stupid. She knows what she's doing. She figures, okay, I can get these reactors off my ass for a little bit. I can post here and there, and by the time they see me again, it'll be like refreshed, right? It'll be like, oh, we haven't seen Chrissy in a while. Oh, wow. And look, she's doing so good. Yeah, yeah. Oldest trick in the book. That's what she's doing. I don't doubt it at all. However, comma, I see right through that. I see through it. And that's why I'm going to stay on her neck every freaking time. Because Christina, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no river deep enough to keep me off your ass. I don't care how infrequently you post. Every time you post, I'm gonna call you out on your lies because you full of shit. You don't give a damn about yourself, and you certainly don't give a damn about them kids. Mm. And that just is what it is. So, with that being said, y'all, again, I'm about to go watch the last two episodes of The Fall of the House of Usher. Brand and the truth, are y'all into like horror or like suspense or creepy stuff? Because if y'all are, The Fall of the House of Usher is on Netflix. It's a banger. It's everything. I love it. I'm getting ready to go finish the last two episodes now because I've been falling asleep on them the last couple days. Um, but yeah, I'm about to go do that. See, ain't nothing changed with Chrissy. She's still scrolling on dating sites. You know it. The first man that say "What's up, sexy?" in her inbox, she's all over him, and that's really sad. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is, child. Chrissy's gonna be a hoe. She's gonna hoe. Hoe's gonna be a hoe. What's the song Ludacris came out with? He literally came out with a song way back in the early 2000s. He was a hoe. That's literally Chrissy. Can't turn a hoe into no housewife. Hoes don't act right. Oh, let's see what y'all said about the shows. Oh, Brand girl, you said no? Listen, Brand, you missing out. You missing out, Brand. You gotta watch it. Well, okay, so I see you said you like mystery thrillers. So The Fall of the House of Usher is like a mystery thriller in a lot of ways. If you're familiar with Edgar Allan Poe, which I'm a huge literature buff, by the way, I'm a huge literature buff and horror buff. So, Fall of the House of Usher is definitely a thriller. I would highly recommend it. Okay, the truth said yes. Okay, girl, okay. You got to let me know. On the next live, I'm going to talk a little bit about The Fall of the House of Usher and what I thought about the ending. We'll do like an ending explained and we'll go over that. Yes, girl, American Horror Story. I was talking about that earlier. I'm watching Delicate right now. Actually, I just finished watching um, the mid-season finale of Delicate because it came out yesterday and I just watched it on Hulu tonight. Super good. I love it. So we'll talk about that too. Thank you, Bryn. You have a good night as well and a fantastic tomorrow to you as well. And I will see y'all on the next live. Thank you for hanging with me, y'all. Bye.